G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, but here we are. COVID's been playing havoc. I live in Melbourne. What more can you say? So today we're installing a fairing that I purchased off Amazon, and I'm going to go through why I purchased it off Amazon, what you need to install it, and putting it onto the bike. So yeah, let's go. Okay guys, I've laid out everything that you need here today to install. I will throw this up on the screen so you can see it. With all our hardware that we got with the fairing, got the bracket. I have modified the bracket. This has been on my bike, but I thought I'd do a video showing how to install it. So yeah, here's the fairing from Amazon, obviously. That's the fairing. I did choose to go with a clear screen. I'll throw a picture up here of it on the bike straight away, but we'll get into installing it in a minute. Okay guys, here's the back of the fairing. When you do get the fairing, it does come with the screen detached, so just a matter of 10mm bolts, bolting the nuts and bolts, and this little leg that comes off the screen onto the frame to put that together. I would suggest that would be the first thing you do, just to get it all together and assembled. It did come with the bottom bracket mounted. I did take that off. I haven't worked out a way to mount it down here, but the way I'm mounting it to the bike, I think it works well. Okay, so I had to work out a way to attach this. Originally I was going to look at some tube mounts, or tube similar to what I've got for my blinkers, that would then extend off and then mount the fairing. I did realize the bracket that does come with it I could modify, and I'm going to show you how I modified it to fit straight on the bike. So this is the bracket that comes with the fairing. I have modified it. I have cut a circle, a circular shape out of it to clear the headlight. So this will actually bolt up inside here into this slotted section, and then obviously to the frame that we're going to mount to the bike. So we'll take this over to the bike. This is where I had to work out how I was going to mount it. So originally the goal was to mount this to these two front bolts that hold on the gauge. Worked out quickly that wouldn't work because we've got cable that runs up to for the speedo and all the electrical under there. So then I realized we have these bolts underneath here, as well on this side, that we could mount the bracket to. So what I did is pretty much took the bracket, drilled two 6.5mm holes in each one of those little feet. Obviously cut the bracket down to fit underneath and go straight underneath the gauge and bolt up straight underneath there. On our screen we've got the drill, grinder, flap disc, cutting disc, ratchet, 14mm socket, 30mm ratchet spanner, 10mm ratchet spanner, the 6.5mm drill bit, and a 4mm Allen key. Those will be everything that you need to get this project done. Okay guys, we're just going to take out these screws that are holding the gauge onto the top of the triple trees. I'm just going to do a time lapse of me putting the frame on for the fairing. So let's get to it. just got a bit extra light so you can see what we're doing. Brackets on, time for the fairing. So the fairing sits hard up on top of the light. I do suggest some kind of rubber around it because it will be sitting on the light. I've plexi or plasti dipped my front light ring. It's normally chrome, so if it scratches it, I just can peel it off and spray it again, no big deal. Alright, we'll grab the fairing and put it on. Okay, so on the fairing we've got these two sections down here. Just need to pull it apart to fit underneath the light and get it on. So just pulling it apart, lift it up just above the top of the light. And it should sit right there. Now we'll just grab the nuts and bolts and bolt it on the inside. So as you can see, just down here, can be nut and bolted together. The same on that side. Okay, there we have it. It's attached, quite simple. The only thing I would suggest is maybe just a little bit of rubber. You can get some double-sided tape with rubber on it to sit in behind there, and also up on top of the headlight there. The only other spot I would put some also is just in here. Get some light up in there. It has marked my headlight. I have done a few Ks with this fairing on already. I'd probably just get a little bit of C-channel rubber and put it along that edge. It's the same on the other side. Go and have a look. Just in there. Doesn't really need a bottom bracket. This is how strong it is. It isn't going anywhere. As you can see, it's quite sturdy. So that's the Amazon fairing kit that I purchased. I'll just bring it up on my phone. Cost me $151 Australian plus shipping. They come very quickly. Yeah, so 130 plus 150 is 280. So yeah, about 290 delivered. It's a great fairing. Like I said, I've done some Ks on it so far. Maybe you could paint it, colour match it to your bike. You could tint the windscreen. So a few things you could do. So originally I was going to get a rifle fairing that are made for the bike, but unfortunately rifle fairings in California are not interested in making them again. They sort of do batches, and you got to be lucky to get one from those batches. There's the Batwing fairing, not a fan. I'm a big fan of the club style look. So yeah, if you're after something like this, quite simple to modify and fit to your bike. And yeah, goes good. Well, we'll get out for a ride and see how it goes. Alrighty guys, let's go try this new fairing out. Okay, I don't know what the sound's going to be like, because I normally run with my visor down, and now with the fairing I don't have to run with my visor down, so I do have a little vibration noise on the fairing, but we can fix that up with some rubber, and it's a little bit off to the left, sorry, to the right at the moment. Yes, if you look at the front of the gauge, fairing slightly to the right, so we got to fix that up. Previously I didn't have any vibration noises coming from the fairing, so just mounted it up a little bit different, so we'll have to fix that. Shut my lid, see what it sounds like. As you can see, it's pretty strong, the mount. Could make something up like a strap to go underneath the bottom mount if you wanted to. I'm not going to bother. Just going to put some rubber on there to insulate it and stop scratching the paint on the headlight, so it should be good. We'll get out to 100k section in a minute and get up to speed, and I'll open my visor up. It just depends which way the wind's blowing. Sometimes you do get a little bit of a wobble on the head. Just sit down in my seat a bit more, just scoot down a bit. Takes it there off the top of my head. Also, yeah, like I said, it just depends which way the wind's blowing. And I was out on the freeway a couple of days ago doing 110, no problems. Felt a bit of buffeting at 80, but the road was parallel to the freeway, so I'm assuming that's why I was getting a bit of buffeting. It was a windy day, very windy day, so yeah. Should have worn my gloves, bloody freezing. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there with you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you soon with another video. Peace out.